Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum Teil 74 von unserem Witcher 3 Gameplay. Im letzten Teil haben wir gerade das Phylakterium-Dingsi aktiviert und wir haben den Gabelschwanz getötet. Und jetzt verbringen wir mit unseren Freunden den Abend.
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go. I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us. But it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
Welche andere Methode?
What's this method?
I'll take Uma into the mountain.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
In my opinion,
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Passt, mach das, mein Guter.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious.
Tja, dann reden wir. Stimmt was nicht.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to. Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
Ja, natürlich. Das ist hier angepisst, die
I'll
Gute.
hold you to that.
So. Und zurück sind wir.
Well, lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Eskel. Woher kommt dieser Katakan?
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan. Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, though.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Hast du den Vampir erwischt?
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Interessant. Lambert, wo bist du
What have you been
umgegangen?
up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's were the golds to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant, just a fat forest troll, and a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Bald ihn getötet, Straße sicher zu machen, dann den Troll. Hat er getötet. Pragmatisch wie immer.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Eventful times
Bösartig.
for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story.
Sehr lange Geschichte. Die kennt ihr alle schon. Ups, das habe ich übersprungen. Mein Fehler.
Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with
Also der ist irgendwie die ganze Zeit ein bisschen angepisst auf alle.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses.
You'll fucking what?
Achte auf deine
Mind your
Maniere.
manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
Wie stehen die Chancen über sein Überleben? Oder auf sein Überleben?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
Wary. That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
Ja dann, gehen wir schlafen.
Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Na gut, wenn sie das meint.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Prost. Wie das wohl endet. Das Gesicht. Unternehmen wir was Lustiges.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring?
No, it's just kind
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me.
Sounds great.
Ups, das habe ich nicht gehört.
I've never
Auch egal.
slept with a succubus.
Ich habe nicht zugehört. Habe ich das? Habe ich nicht.
How about that? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Trinken wir, ist im Geralt sicher passiert.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
I think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt.
Haha.
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you're a true friend.
Right. Let's end on that.
So, und wegen dieser Aussage von ihm
I'll be able to look you in the eyes.
wissen wir,
Colder and up a nice giant's ass.
dass
in here.
der Typ da mit der Triss was gehabt hat,
I shall return.
während der Geralt auch mit ihr was gehabt hat nach seinem Gedächtnisverlust. So, weil die Narben, die der Lambert davor angesprochen hat, das waren Narben, die man nur sieht, wenn die nicht ganz angezogen ist. Drum. Oder ist zumindest meine Schlussfolgerung davon. Aber gut.
Lambert sat by the fire, wrapped in a blanket. Cussed copiously every time it started to snow.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Men, a
Elegant.
witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right, one Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
So, Schlafenszeit.
All right, guys.
Speak for yourself. Night's still young.
But we're not.
Fine. Drinking with my mirror image is just no fun. At least it wasn't last time.
See? Even you can't stand yourself. Good night.
So, und das war's dann mal für diese Konversation. Jetzt schauen wir, was dann passiert. Wenn es geladen hat. Am nächsten Morgen.
What a dream.
What the fuck, ja.
See, everyone's up and at 'em.
Take it you had a productive evening?
Extrem.
Yes. We talked about Uma till late.
So I guess you didn't get a chance to see to the beams in the tower.
No. But we'll, get to that, I promise. Right, Lambert?
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
So, Wesemir, deine Methode, was
Guess
ist
your
los?
gravestone and hemlock method didn't work.
Not entirely, but I did learn something. While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right.
Gut zu wissen.
I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier.
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Da hast du wohl recht. Und jetzt.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we?
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the four.
No. After last night,
So. Ich soll Sachen sammeln.
You don't know what's in Uma's body.
Das schaut doch gut aus. Und zwar Alchemie. Absude. Tränke, Öle. Nein, ich brauche Quest. Kräuterabsude. Tada.
Performed a series of
Das schaut doch relativ gut aus.
Potion. Tools, too.
Good. As
So, jetzt müssen wir was spritzen. Ja, Oma.
Ready.
open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Wir beginnen mit Blablabla.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going...
No, but it's within known norm.
Administer the next potion.
Gut zu wissen. Muttertränen. Dun 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 dun.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Recht hat er.
Geralt, next potion.
So, auf geht's. Arme Oma. Was passiert hier?
Now? Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he...
Come on,
I'm
Uma.
sorry. Would you mind?
I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the...
No, the trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless.
Wir haben keine andere Wahl.
Thing is, we don't have a choice.
Not anymore, we don't. But we rushed it. Should have started by...
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
Geralt, der Putzsklave. So ist das Leben halt.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it. Or he'll die. You...
Wir warten, warten und warten.
You're dozing off.
No, just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Rittersporn,
Ever tell you
Schwert.
about the time Dandelion bought me a sword?
Was that in Karak? Just after we...
Decided to take a break. Yeah. My swords had disappeared. Doesn't matter how. And Dandelion insisted I had to be armed. Decided he'd buy me a weapon. Came to me beaming. The truest Verolidan steel. Good price, too. So good it felt like I was Naturally, blade shattered first parry I threw.
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse.
Okay, let's go. Jetzt müssen wir noch das komische Phylakteriums-Ding hier vorbereiten.
Have a look?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. In hell.
Nebelinsel. Gut zu wissen.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Das hilft mir
Listen,
nicht weiter.
Sage, we didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Vielen Dank für das Licht.
The hunt has not found the isle.
Okay, ich suche Ciri. Machen wir das.
Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avila? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
Wir werden sie erwarten.
We'll be waiting for them, swords in hand.
Yes. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Or wield magic?
Ich werde Verbündete sammeln.
I'll get Siri and
Und
recruit
dann
some
werde
allies.
ich reden
Bring
lernen.
it from here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guest. Good
Passt,
luck.
auf geht's.
Come.
Also, was muss ich zuerst machen? Bitte Freundin um Hilfe. Ja. Aber wie komme ich da weg? Ich muss da raus. Geht's da raus? Ja. So, dann schauen wir mal. Jetzt machen wir die Quest, die Nebelinsel. Geralt, geh aus der Tür raus, what the fuck? Aber jetzt haben wir auch ein paar neue Quests bekommen, und zwar... Ja, genau. Genau, mit den ganzen Typen muss ich reden. Und das ist... Ja. Wir starten also mit Novigrad. Wir haben ganz viele Freunde gemacht, wie es ausschaut. Und es ist gut, viele Freunde zu haben, weil dann haben wir viele Menschen, die mit uns mitkämpfen. Lol. Kann einfach durch das Ding durchlaufen. GG's. Ah, Geralt, das überlebst du nicht. Dumme Idee. You will not survive. Okay, easy. So, dann laufen wir weiter und zwar zum Wegweiser. Um dann endlich in Novigrad anzukommen, denn wir nähern uns dem Ziel, würde ich wagen zu behaupten. Also jetzt bereiten wir den Kampf vor. Aber bevor wir kämpfen können, müssen wir natürlich... Oh, mein Gott, eben wieder nichts angezeigt. Sollte es aber irgendwo da in der Nähe, glaube ich. Genau, und da kriegen wir jetzt ein paar Neuigkeiten, aber die wissen wir eigentlich eh alle schon.
The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalok, for this was his name, was the elven mage who helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Genau. Da hat der Erzähler auf jeden Fall recht. So, Hexertränke sind für normale Menschen tödlich. Gut zu wissen, aber hilft uns nicht direkt weiter. Da sind wir also und wir müssen... Genau, wir reden einfach gleich mit Soltan.
That's it, Roach.
Denn der Gute scheint nicht weit weg zu sein. So. Mit der Geschwindigkeit von so einem Pferd brauchst du natürlich ein bisschen, aber besser wie zu Fuß gehen. So. Rosmarin und Thymian. So, Entschuldigung. Da wieder rein, danke. Hey Soltan.
Zoltan,
Ich brauche deine Hilfe.
I know where Siri...
Let's go get the lassie.
I'll do that, but I have another job for you. You need to set out for Kaer Morhen. The Wild Hunt will attack soon afterwards. Could use you at our side.
You'll have me and my axe.
Thanks. See you at Kaer Morhen.
Das war relativ effizient. So, jetzt sprechen wir mit dem nächsten Freund. Schauen aber zuerst auf die Weltkarte. Er ist da oben, das heißt, wir gehen da zu dem Wegweiser da unten. Und lassen uns den Weg zu ihm weisen. Ups, das war nicht so sinnvoll. muss nämlich da hinten herumlaufen und über die Brücke gehen. Aber auf jeden Fall schneller wie durch die Stadt zu laufen, glaube ich. Und wenn nicht, machen wir den Fehler nie wieder, weil wir die Quest gerade fertig machen. So. Auf geht's. Nur schlappe 44 Füße noch. Und zwar hier. Nein. Interessant, nicht hier. Ah, da musst du durch. Ah, da drin ist... Hä? Ich muss nach unten. Bin grad komplett lost, lol. Ah, klar, Dijkstra bin hier lappert. Ich muss in seine Sauna gehen. Natürlich, Dijkstra ist ja da unten. So. Dann sind da zum Glück keine nackten Frauen, das ist immer schön. Hey Dijkstra. So, die wilde Jagd.
Wasn't sure I should even ask you. Still not. But what the hell? I could honestly use some help.
Oh, my help. Very interesting. Do tell.
Wild Hunt's gonna attack Kaer Morhen soon. It's a sure thing. Looking for people, resources, anything that'll help me repel them.
The Wild Hunt? Don't tell me you believe that nonsense.
Hardly nonsense. Got a taste of it. A painful taste. On my own skin.
Sorry, Geralt, but I've my own pile of problems just now. I've not recovered my life, so I don't owe you shit.
Tja, das war zu erwarten. Jetzt fehlt nur noch mehr Roach oder Roche. Vernon Roche. Das heißt, wir laufen zum Hierarchenplatz runter und dann teleportieren wir uns zu ihm. Dijkstra war anscheinend in Teil mit uns, aber ich weiß echt nicht, wie man Dijkstra happy machen kann. Das habe ich noch nie geschafft. Aber gut. Er ist einfach ein komplizierter Typ. Da kann man nichts sagen. So. Der ist noch immer in seinem Versteck. Sehr aktiv. Versteckt sich sein ganzes Leben lang, wie es ausschaut. Aber gut. Rein in die Höhle und mit ihm reden. Er wird mir sicher gut gedingt sein. Hör auf zu brennen, Geralt. Hallihallo. Ich brauche deine Hilfe.
Could use your help at Kaer Morhen. Aim to take Ciri there. Wild Hunt's bound to appear soon after.
You didn't turn your back on me when I was in need. It's only fair I do the same.
Thanks.
Vielen Dank.
Venture to say.
I'll consider whether to bring Vess. Either way, I'll see you at Kaer Morhen.
Wunderbar. Das klingt doch gut. So, und dann würde ich sagen, lassen wir es und tun unsere nächsten Verbündeten dann im nächsten Teil besorgen. Oder uns aneignen. Dann sage ich danke fürs Zuschauen. Ihr habt es euch gefallen. Wenn ja, lasst ein Like und ein Abo da. Wenn nicht, lasst trotzdem ein Like und ein Abo da. Und dann sehen wir uns, wie gesagt, hoffentlich im nächsten Teil The Witcher oder morgen mit Dead by Daylight.